2 for 2 on that trip. Thunder with the basketball. George. Down low for Aldridge. Old school backs his man down for the basket. Jay, if you're Russell Westbrook, how do you take on the responsibility of getting them over the hump?
You have to own it, and that starts with owning the fact that, yes, you were the first player in the history of the game to average a triple-double back-to-back years, but that did not equate to your team being successful. Sometimes less is more, and he has to make sure that he's surrounded and allowing the players he's surrounded with to help him get to the next level.
It's PG for 2. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Down for Collins. Has a chance. The rebound belongs to Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City ball.
I need to start knocking them shits down.
To Paul George. Probing the defense. It's George for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Lynn with it. The lead is 2.
Screen come.
Knocked loose. Thunder have it. Paul George to Westbrook. Good touch, Steven Adams.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Lynn, down low Collins. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Westbrook to George. Down low, Noel. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Lynn. Here comes the screen. Shot by Lynn won't go. It's rejected by Noel.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oklahoma City's got it. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2. We've seen Paul George's game evolve in recent years. Mixed results, Jay. How does he get back to being that elite two-way guy?
I think he needs to find a way to be aggressive. Let me bring you in and tell you what he did with this past year. When you're a guy who's used to having the ball in your hands, you can make more mistakes because you have more possessions. Then all of a sudden, when you play with a ball-dominant guard like Russell Westbrook, you don't have the ball as much, which means you try to make more out of less opportunity that you have. You force the action way more. Look for Paul George to be way more assertive in this game and find his rhythm by having the ball in his hands.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second, 0 for 2. Here's Atlanta. with a drop step. From the painted area, won't go down. George to Adams. A lot of contact, no whistle. Stuffs it down with authority. They've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Paul George to Westbrook. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
OKC ball. George to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. It's Westbrook. Deep two there, won't go. Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. That's going to be out of bounds. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Raymond Felton into the game for the Hawks, number 9.
Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Paul George. Here comes the screen. Paul George with a drop step. Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
To DiVincenzo. Stuffs it down with authority.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
DiVincenzo. Yes, and now he'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. A three-point play, and with that, they go up by 3. The Thunder have the possession. George to Schroeder. Nothing going here on that drive. To George. Second effort. How you practice leads to that nice pump fake.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
DiVincenzo. Missed a wide open look. Another shot won't go either.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
7, Jeremy Lin. Stepping in for the Oklahoma City Thunder, number 21, Andre Royce.
With the basketball. Here comes the screen. Lin. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Schroeder, down to Adams. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Lynn with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. To Ken Bazemore. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Adams to Schroeder. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Way to hit. The assist from number 7, Jeremy.
Thunder with the basketball. Gets a shot up off the mark. And scores. Smooth. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Final shot from half court off the mark. And that does it. First quarter is in the books of this one. So far.
I know you're wondering why. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, or we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. DiVincenzo takes stock of the floor. Deep right corner. Has a look. Jumper good.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here's Schroeder with it. Now down 6. DiVincenzo. Working it outside to DiVincenzo. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Schroeder with the basketball. Down 6. To Adams. Inside, he scores.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
DiVincenzo. To Ken Bazemore. Bazemore with the slam.
When you get your prescription, you take your medicine, and you call it a day.
Thunder with the basketball.
I got some for him. I got him.
Schroeder.
I got ball.
Sizing up the defense. Here's the whistle. 5 seconds. Back to the basket. Violation sends it the other way. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Lynn with it. Leads 1.
Pick it up.
4-3. Oh, who saw that coming?
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Rises for the slam.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Offensive rebound. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish.